And so a new dawn rises, and with it, new housing. It is time for the creation of the cottage. These Vikings all seem to be adequately provided for. They shall continue to build and forage and gather, and as they do such, I shall make my way to our cave. And thus begins the creation of the Iron Age. Ah, lo, behold the cave. Seems to take too long to build this mine, so we shall reorientate ourselves and create our first sled. Nothing worthwhile ever came easy, not for a Viking, not for anyone else. And it is with thy combined efforts that kingdoms have risen, roads have been paved, and the world has been turned into a space that can offer us all that we have here. So is the Viking way. By the efforts of our times, we shall build a civilization that the gods will smile down upon us and even come to join us here. You hear me, old father? I will build a place for you to be proud of. One that you too wish you could inhabit. Ragnar, sometimes you are a clever lad. Coming back with all the supplies in one go, saving yourself much of a journey. Look at that, just like so. How many more journeys do we have ahead of us? Perhaps one more. Lovely. Stone and wood. And so falls the next night. Yet, we have enough supplies to finish this cave, and then by torch we shall enter. So day or night matters not to this Viking heart. This does not bode well. I don't know if my village can fend for itself. With all haste, Ragnar, we must return. By Odin's hammer, be with me. I come, Viking brethrens. I come. Where's the onslaught? Any at all? Have I missed it? I'm always ready for a good battle. Oh, I see. Oh, got a skeleton. Nice, stunned. As is needed. Phew. Aye, they take a chomp. I see you here. We'll guard the gate and therefore our food. Shoo. Yo, get back. Get back. We will not be slaughtered this night, or any night. Success. It is alright, you can all go back to your slumbers, although I'm taking your bed. Oh no. Who knew? The blood moon was still going. We shall rise from our slumber. And you all are just piled right here. Huh. They're getting hungry. Okay. Need a better resting space, I believe. Like so, we have paths that go... Oh, hello there. What is it that you need? Compost would be great. I agree with you. Yet I have not yet built an outhouse. It seems we shall have to wait and continue to poop in the garden. Just not on the fresh crops. Grum. You sound like you'd make an adequate cook, even though you lack the skill. Well, they will learn in one way or another. For now, berry compote. We can do berry compote, but it would be nice to... And you. You need some berries to cook. Seems we have none. No, it would seem we have none. In that case, I shall provide you with another gatherer. One that can go forth and gather all the berries we could possibly need. That will leave us with one builder. And so it is. Björn, it is your task to gather, and gather us berries by the plenty. And just like so, we are back here once again. Time for us to explore a cave. And for once to be prepared in its doing of such a thing. There we are, we have light by which to work. And a cave wall that will fall to our pickaxe. It's beautiful in here. Especially the sight of all that iron in this rock. Soon we are in the next age. And our weapons, axes and pickaxes, all the stronger. I think I fancy myself a mighty warhammer. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, pack of wolves. I must be close to... It seems we will have a fight on our hands at some point. As long as they do not follow me into this cave. But I will be wary. Ooh. This does not bode well. What's this? Odin favors me with battle? To arms! Cha! Come at me, will you? I'm prepared for this. My whole life I've been wishing to battle you foes. Yes, show yourselves. In the dark I will fight you if need be. Seems I need a torch to go further in. My final battle before iron becomes part of my life. This is the Viking way. Ah, yes. Better equipment for these. We will return. And what will happen if I destroy this outright? Will they give me a bigger foe, or beautiful spoil of plunder beneath? Ah, by Odin's blessing. It is time to return and smelt some iron. Not yet, wolves. Oh. Oh. That's not a good thing. Not yet, wolves. We need to be prepared for this. We will both have ourselves a fair battle. One where my life is not pulsing in my ear to deafening degree. Aye, there looms my village in the distance. Ah, right here we shall leave this. And I wonder, do I have a villager I can kick out of their bed so that I can grab some sleep and slumber for myself? No, we shall wait for the next day for this to occur. Oh, come now, I need one of you to wake up. He says it's 6 o'clock in the morning, eager for these Vikings to rise. And if they will not rise, then I shall build. Ah, finally, a bed of my choosing, any one that I would want. We shall go with this one. Ha! No time for the wicked to rest. You are starving. Yes, you will need food. And for that, just take some of this meat. Also starving, yes, it seems many of you are now. Let's have some berries. I can look to feeding you. It never ceases to amaze me how near they all are to our base, every enemy. Wolves, drogars, skeletons. Right, this will have to suffice for food for now, as our population starves. At least we have iron and flax, but no food. Someone's gone for the meat. Clearly hungry. So we shall refrain from adding in eggs this time. Last time they did not seem to be a great combination. Okay, beat to it, Grom. You need food, Marcus. That makes perfect sense. Not had anything to forage recently. And on the brink of death I provide for my Viking kingdom, with the aim of not dying. Whoa! Whoa! What have I just walked into? Not a good thing to walk into. Okay, we are never putting food down here. Not now or ever. How close is that? Wow. We're going to need to annihilate them sooner or later. Have you left? Great, wow. We are just surrounded. Getting this iron on the go is priority. And then it is war. No matter which way I turn, all I see is enemies. Yet what I do know is they will succumb to my blade, for that is the Viking that I am. And we grow strong in numbers. For first, soon we have our first cottage, and with our first cottage we have our new villagers coming to join us. Fantastic, it is time to recharge. Rest, Ragnar. You have earned it, and not as a final sleep, but as one of many more to come. And hopefully they will finish building these huts for you sooner than later. And I need this smelter up and running, for this iron is just sitting here now. However, you can just leave it right here on the floor. As you can see, it is moving Ragnar to the side. Iron block by iron block. We have a nice line right there. It's time for sticks. And then we can make a rake, more pickaxes, and a variety of other tools, including finishing this coal maker. What is it you need? You're getting hungry. That is not my problem. As long as you're all doing what you're doing, we'll be fine. As long as you're not starving, it's not my problem. Take a few more sticks, but we shall leave you behind. The price of expanding so quickly comes at the cost of food by the seam of it. However, this is something that we can now remedy by giving it our attention. Let's see, how is our food maker? Oof, we have all the berry pies in the world. Lovely. It's taking its sweet time to build a cottage, yet when it is there, it will provide the comforts that we've always wanted. Now all we require is a sufficient amount of bark. Ragnar, old boy, it has been a long while since you've last slept in a proper bed. May this be the first of many cottages. May you slumber well this night at 5 in the morning. Once we have a door. A bit of a perfectionist, if you have not noticed. Everything must be in its place. Look at this, a place for two. Finally. Rest. At least for an hour or two. These houses do take longer to build, yet when they are there, they feel complete. Finally, our bloomery is there, established. I've assigned someone to it. It is now time to get our iron supplies there. This neat little line I've created here. And then all we need is a metal worker for us to take it to the next level. The last day of summer approaches. And so does the Iron Age. Yeah, I did not see you there. Excuse me, I'll be back. Haven't got the weaponry just yet. Wait another season or two. Maybe winter. Winter could be a good time to go slaughter all of these. And bring an end to their kind and expand our food foraging. For right now, we seem to have a shortage of foraging. And I've already placed all the markers that are adequate. We have that field, large spire, small spire, no, small cemetery, wolf den. For some reason, this wolf den does not exist, so what luck we have at least on that end. Wait, are there any wolves around here, or am I about to... I think I'm about to discover another wolf lair. We have arrived at our 11th villager. Comes of a craftsman, which will be very handy for this next phase of our civilization as we enter the Iron Age. Here we are. Ready for the next stage. Time for metal worker. I've eagerly anticipated this phase. To the point where I shall take matters into my own hands, rather than leave it to one of my villages. Ragnar knows how to progress this place. He also likes speaking of himself in the second-person form. Now, there are a lot of supplies to gather for this. Yes, join me in this creation. Ta! Fantastic. Now we shall move our smelter, our bloomery assignee. Yes, you. And it's time to make some handles and axes and all the other bits that we need. Suni has arrived. And then to take things again to the next layer, or level, we need a carpentry. The carpentry will enable us to upgrade our weapons further and do handles for our better tier weapons. And in all of this, we've reached new levels of sufficiency. Yes, what is it that you need? You need something to do. Well, you've discovered your way. Yes, it does feel unsafe, and it will continue to do so for a while yet to come. So much food. We won't be going hungry anytime soon. Steady resolve and cold resistance. Yes, these new villagers know that winter is coming, that it is on the way, and it will be upon us sooner than later. How do I assign people to this building? Ooh, armor rack. Lovely. Looks like I can build another bed in here. Oh, this is good. Longhouse eventually. For now, we'll assign you to it. And here we are. We have ourselves 2 cottages that are built. We will take Marin, for she is a battle-hardened veteran. And onwards we move towards our 13th villager. And on the 13th day, we begin by illuminating this space. This autumn will mark the beginning of a new time for Viking civilization. A time where we prosper with even more beautiful fixtures. For if it is appealing to the eye, it will attract more villagers to come join us. It is a sign of success. There we are. Many lights are coming on. We have water wells, another 2 on the way. That means we won't be wanting for water stations either. Seems I've got quite a few builders at the moment. And another one to assign to living quarters. It seems we could do with another cottage on the way though. It is finally time to turn this into a chieftain's hut. From up here we shall overlook the land and every morning wake up to see what we have created on this end, whilst basking in the view of these amazing trees before us. Ah, look at this. How beautiful this place has become. A rain dancer and a monk body eats less. And a green thumb. Oh, great to have a gardener. It is about time. Who in Viking's name is Alice? Well, she's here now. Time to set her to work. Foster this Viking kingdom further. And summon yet another villager. At this rate, we're going to call ourselves a war band. For this is what we prepare for now. By the coming of winter, to have our 20 Vikings. That is, if we can provide for them with clothing and all. Eventually, you will all have your own space with all the furnishings and all the weapons and armor supplies that you could ever dream of. That will be a glorious day in Vikingdom. Ah, my fellow Vikings, it is good to be here among you. And on the 14th day, iron was crafted. A stick, an axe, and the power to chop a tree with ease. Ooh, you're a little blue. How did you get so blue? Is it the house? Are you a troll till you step outside, or are you just naturally blue? I think you're naturally blue. Yeah, look at you. Look at you. Can I have a closer look? No. Maybe if we zoom in. Yeah, you're half ice troll. I see. Here we do not discriminate. Even if you are some weird, strange ice troll that has come to join our civilization. And now to finally take an opportunity to step back from here. We'll return to our Viking civilization another time. But for now, it is time to enter the human simulation called life. Thank you for being here. And until we meet again.